Auzubillahiminashaitanirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, who's the most merciful and the most beneficent. So, before going to start my lecture, student of 8th class, here is a moral lesson for you. That is basically hadith of our holy prophet Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So, not talking about a bad dream. Like if you have a bad dream, if anyone of you has a bad dream, he should not tell people about how Stan played with him in his dream. Okay? Like here they are saying that good dreams come from Allah and bad dreams come from Satan. So all of you avoid discussing your dreams with the persons. So here we are going to do chapter number 4 exercise, which is given at page number 60. So first of all, starting with the MCQs, the pH of acidic rain is approximately 4. The leading cause of deforestation is agriculture. The quality of environment is declining due to, what are the reasons? Deforestation, pollution, urbanization. So answer is all of these. Okay, like these are all the reasons on which our environment is being polluted. MCQ number 4, choose the correct 3R strategy sequence. What is the sequence? Basically the option reduce, reuse and recycle. MCQ number 5 is the solution to solid waste disposal is, like what is the best thing which we can do is that recycling. Okay, we can do the recycle. Okay, now coming towards the short question number 1 that is given on the page. What is acid rain? Answer is acid rain is the form of precipitation having acids. And which types of acids are present? Basically sulfuric acid, nitric acid, carbonic acid. These are all the acids which are mixed in the rain. They are mixed in the atmosphere and then in the form of rain. They are the part of the rain. They are fall down in the form of rain, snow, fog and hailing. Okay? So this is also called as acid deposition because that rainwater consists of these types of acids in that which are mixed. Coming towards question number 2. Here's question number 2. Differentiate between renewable and non-renewable energy resources. So you have to basically draw the line to differentiate properly and write in points starting from renewable energy resources. These resources, the renewable energy resources, are naturally available in bulk and rare formed in short time. Okay, that they are formed in abundant amount and they can regenerate quickly in very less time. For example, solar energy from sun, hydro, wind, biomass and geothermal energies. These are the examples of renewable energy resources. Okay, now next, non-renewable energy resources. What are the non-renewable energy resources? These energy resources are available in limited supplies in the environment and they cannot be regenerated quickly also. Like they are present in lesser amount, limited amount. So what are the examples? Basically coal, nuclear elements, oil, natural gas. These are all the examples of the non-renewable energy resources. Okay, next question. Saving the earth planet is mandatory on both local and global level. Explain the statement, like why it is compulsory to save the earth planet. What is the reason behind that? So first of all, I am going to read it. Earth is not the property of anyone. Like all of us are living inside the earth and it is the responsibility of all the individuals locally as well as globally to make it a better place to live. Okay, like plants are here, animals are living, human beings are living. Like everyone has to contribute to save the earth, to not to pollute our environment, because as a result the global conservation is associated with local conservation. Okay, like if we will not take care of our earth planet, it will eventually harm us, we will get the disadvantages. So once the nations are able to enough to save the earth by conserving energy resources, by not polluting the environment, by reducing the pollution, okay, they should join hands to contribute the same on the global level, so we can achieve the big thing. So the developed countries so join hands to assist the developing countries to save the earth. Now here they are in the last lines they are giving you the suggestions that in this way all the people, all the countries should work together. They should sit together and find the solution to save our earth, because it's useful for us. And this is the big problem. If there is a pollution in our environment, that is the alarming situation. Okay, ji, the next question defines solid waste management. What is basically solid waste management? As you have studied in the previous topic, that it is a process in which there is a collection, treatment, and disposal of solid materials that is discarded as garbage because it is has served its purpose, like the extra waste material which are being moved out from the houses, from the industries, okay, like how can we discard them, how can we dispose them, how can we recycle them, how should we collect them? Like we have studied, we should collect the garbage into different forms, okay. The peels of the vegetables should be collected differently, and the paper and plastics should be collected differently, so that we should reuse them, recycle them. Question number 5 is recycling is the best way towards the sustainability. Justify the statement. Like it is a method, it is a process in which the waste material is converted into useful material. So it is very beneficial for balanced energy usage, for reducing the air and water pollution, and it is the best way towards sustainability in such a way that when we will reuse the things, okay, which are being produced, so that production energy utilization will also be reduced and the environment will be cleaned. The things will be recycled, which is beneficial for us. So here we are done with our exercise, test exercise number 2. And if the students of 8th class, you are having any questions, if there is any problem, you can ask your teacher in your live session in the Zoom class. Thank you so much. All of you stay blessed.